Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so good afternoon. Okay, now we are going to the example number 6. Okay, this is a very simple example. Here I already prepare 1, 2, 3, 4 for example for you. After that, we'll continue for your example 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not many, so hopefully half an hour we can clear, and then we use half an hour for cert. Okay, hopefully 2 hours for your logarithm. Okay, can you please look at the board? So for your number 6a. So 4 to p plus 1 equal to 1 over 8. So 2p plus 6. So perhaps, so please remember, we cannot so multiply 2. So with the index base, what you can do, just change 4. So become, so 2 to the power of 2 and 2p plus 1. And 1 over 8, so you can just write 2 negative 3. Because 1 over 8 is called negative index. So it's represent 2 to the power of negative 3. Anything so for your reciprocal or called so fraction form like so 1 over 27. So will be 3 negative 3. Remember? So 2p plus 6. And according to the law of indices, this is the product. So then we just add p plus 3. And then this is the power. Then the 3 will multiply the other 2. Negative 6p minus 18. And in order to find the value of p, so we are using p plus 3 equal to negative 6p minus 18. So 7p equal to negative 21. So that p equal to negative 3. So am I clear? So first of all, we change 4 become 2 to the power of 2, 1 over 8. So become 2 to the power of negative 3. So product mean plus. Okay, this is a power. Okay, just time in the 3 will times to 2p, negative 3 will times to your 6. And then after that, this power and this power actually are equal. So that's the solution for P. So another one, so okay, so will be so very weird to you. So that's the B. 2, 1 plus 2x minus 4x minus 1 equal to 7 over 16. So how? Okay, so this one, what I can do, so we can just change this to 2, 1 times 2, 2x minus 4x divided by 4, equal to 7 over 16. And because this is 4, and this becomes 2 of, so 4x, so 2 to the power of 2 is 4x, minus 1 over 4, 4x. So equal to 7 over 16. And we know that number will be minus the number. So 4 times 2, 8. 8 minus 1, you get 7 over 4 of 4x. So 7 over 16. Can you get or not? So you see that 4x is represent your like terms so that we can either addition or subtractions the number only. And 2 minus 1 over 4, then you get 7 over 4. And how to find the value of that? So I will proceed over this. So the 4x will remain on your left. So that's 7 over 16 on your right. What about this one? So this one will be cross multiplied. So become 4 over 7 instead of 7 over 4. Then we can eliminate. So your 4x will be 1 over 4. Just now I already mentioned that when the question gives you so fraction or so reciprocal, so this one will be 4 to the power of negative 1. And your answer for x is definitely negative 1. Okay, I will write the things again, so maybe so it's not proper for you to see. Okay, so over here, I will just write your 4x will be, so 7 over 16 multiply, so 4 over 7. And 4x, after eliminate, you get 1 over 4. And 4x will be 4 negative 1. So lastly, your answer for x will be negative 1. Okay, can you please jot down the answer for A and B so that I will proceed? So the solution for your C and D. Okay, so this question is a bit challenging. So a lot of students actually they don't understand how to do. But so long at this do is 4. This is 4. So that I'm trying to, so using the law of indices. So this is 2, 1 plus mean times 2. So that I will make 2 squared become 4. And so this minus 1 is over 4. This minus 1 is over 4. Over 4 means 1 over 4. It's 1 over 4. Okay, so that I'm using 2 minus 1 over 4, I will get 7 over 4 for that. So just cross multiply the 4 and divide by 7. Then you will get, so your answer of 1 over 4, or we so-called 4 to the power of negative 1. And you finally, you can get the value of x is equal to negative 1. So this question is looks simple, but it's not. If you're okay, let me know. Just type done. Okay, thank you. What about the rest of students? So if you finish, so if you finish copy, please just type something. So far, only one person put done. I want to wrap the question number 6A, okay, so that you can see, so question number B more clearly. So this is 7, maybe my writing is a bit so poor. So this is 7 as well. Okay, very well. So student, so I will proceed for questions 6C. Okay, if you're okay, so can you please look at the whiteboard so that I will proceed for your question 6C. Over here you see that 2x plus 1 equal to square root of 4, 7 minus x over 32. Okay, first of all, so my 2x plus 1 will remain. So this will be your square root of 4. So because 7 minus x, I can so shift it out. And 32, I will write as 2 to the power of 5. You can use your calculator to check 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 2 to the power of 3 is 8. 2 to the power of 4 is 16. And 2 to the power of 5 will be 32. Perhaps you can check for that. Why I need to put 2 to the power of 5? Because so in the question I can see that the index, again the index base is 2. So that I will choose 2 rather than so 3, 4, 5. So now I want to cross multiply. It's a 2x plus 1 times 2, 5. And then we know that square root of 4. So we'll give you 2 as well. And 7 minus x will remain there. So over this side, so we know that multiplication. So we can add the power. So 2x plus 6 equal to 2, 7 minus x. And now I am going to use the power. So 2x plus 6 equal to 7 minus x. So we will shift. So from right so to left. So that I will get so 3x. And the other one will be 7 minus 6. 3x equal to 1. And x will be 1 over 3. So the solution is so simple. So it's just like that. And now I will so proceed to the more difficult question for you. That's a question number so 6D. This is a very interesting K-bar questions. If I ask you to do, you may be very headache for this. This is one of the K-bar questions. So D. 6x plus 1 minus 3. So x plus 1 times 2x equal to 18, 4x, and 3, 2x. So what I can do, so I can see that this is 3x, this is 2x. So the 6x times 6, 1 minus 3x times 3, 1 times 2x equal to 18, 2, 2x. So, and then this is 3, 2x. But before I start, I want you to remember, so the power law. AM bracket n. So we will get AMN. AB power m will be AM and BM. As I told you before, if question give you AM, BM, I can just take out the common power and inside the bracket A times B. I'm using this technique for these particular questions. So 6 of your 6x, so the 3 will remain. So 3, 2 becomes 6. So the common factor x is like that. And then 18, you see that this is the common power. I can just put, so 3 times 2, 6 of 2x. And then 3, 6 minus 3, I got 3, 6x equal to 18, 6, 2x. So now I will try to gather, so the 6 on one side, 3 over 18 equal to 6, 2x over 6x. And so I will put in this side. So 3 over that become 1 over 6 simplified. And your 6, 2x minus x. 2x minus 1x. So that I will get 6 to the power of x is 1 over 6. So remember, if this is the reciprocal or so in fraction form, I can just put 6 minus 1. And finally, my value for x will be negative 1. So if you are not understand about the law of indices, then you're not able to answer these questions. Okay, so you can go back, retry again. So because this question really so challenging, especially this question involves so the power law. And please jot down so the solution. Okay, please copy that. Oh, my screen blur, B. Why the screen blur? So now okay or not? Or the light reflecting? So now okay or not? Girls and boys, please respond. Is it okay or not now? Blur or not? Now okay or not, the screen? Now okay, oh, so maybe also just now, so there's something, so oh, on the camera. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Vì sao phải giấu nữa nữa? Cái lần 2lần了，都有没有东西了那个 blur 的。Okay, if you're finished, please let me know. Just type done, okay, or okay, so that I can continue. Proceed for question number 7 and question number 9, because 8 already there. Remember, if they are same power, then you can just write one time. That's called common, okay, index. So like this is the same power, then I just write one time. So then the number 3 and 2 can, okay, multiply like this. 2 and 3 can multiply, become 6. And 6x minus 3, 6x, that's called like terms. For like terms, we can just using 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3, then you get 3, 6x. So over here, I will move. So this 6x, so to this side, the number I will move to the other side. So that you get 3 over 18, 6 2x over 6x. So this is the division. So we know that dy is minus a m. So dy by a n will be a m minus n later on. So we apply this called quotient law. So I want to wrap questions C. So far, any questions? Okay, very well. Okay, so if you done, then I will continue for example number 7. Okay, I will wrap the board. Okay, I will continue for question number 7. So you can find this question in any reference book, workbook. So first of all, they give you y equal to ax to the power of m. And then you say that when x equal to 3, y equal to 2. So we need to substitute x and y into that. So that so 3m equal to 2. So I will put, this is my first equation. And then another one, you see that when x equal to 9, y equal to 2 over 9, so that a bracket 9m. So will be 2 over 9. Of course, I will change my 9m. So become 3 to the power of 2, or so-called. So 3, 2m, and 2 over 9. So in order, to eliminate the value of a, so I will use the second equation divided by the first one. Usually the highest power on top. Like a, 3, 2m. Okay, 2 over 9 divided by a, so 3m equal to, 2. Here we can eliminate. And this is your 3, 2m minus m. Will be, 2 over 9. So divide, then we can become times. So we can eliminate. So here become 3m equal to 1 over 9, or 3 to the power of negative 2. So that my m will be definitely, negative 2. But the question not only asks you to find the value of m. So the question also requests student to find the value of a. So that I will substitute m equal to negative 2 into 1. So a remain 3 negative 2 equal to 2. So this is 1 over 9a equal to 2. And a will be 2 times 9. The value of a is equal to 18. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, so please jot down this, okay, for your reference. Later on, I will show you number 8. So one of the KBAT questions. And number 10, 11 also, okay, something you need to do. Okay, please jot down the answer for question number 7. So later on, I will proceed for number 8. But number 8, no need to copy because the answer is there already. Okay, for those students just join in, okay, please refer to your page number 8. For those students just join in, please refer to your page number 8. So indices, we are still doing indices. Okay, a few more questions. We are going to finish this indices. Page number 8. So example number 7. Am I clear? So you understand or not? Okay, well done. Okay, now I will show you another KBAT questions. So we noticed that, so a lot of students actually when they look at question number 8 and even question number 9, so they are confused. They are very confused. They don't know how to start. So let me show you the solution for question number 8. And please do not copy because the solution is already in the paper. So 1 minute, student. Okay, look at question number 8. So here they put 3 2x plus 1 minus 26 3x equal to 9. Okay, so now, so we know that, so 3 2x plus is times minus 26 3x equal to 9. I will put 3 and then followed by 2x minus 26, so 3x. And maybe you see that, hey sir, why so weird? This is 2x and this is x. And so can I change? So this 3, 2 become 3 only. I see that, yes, how? According to the law of indices, a m bracket n, then we get a m n. And we can interchange these two values, n inside, m outside. It means that the 3 I will remain. Instead of 2x, I will just put x inside the bracket. So the square I put outside and minus 26. So 3x minus 9 equal to 0. And in this case, I will let 3x equal to maybe m. So that 3m squared minus 26m minus 9 equal to 0. You see that when I substitute 3x equal to m, so the equation will become a quadratic equation in general form. Once I substitute m, that will automatically become a quadratic equation in general form. And I need to do a simple factorization. 3m squared minus 26m minus 9 equal to 0. So I can get 3m, m, so 9, 1 minus plus. And m equal to negative 1 over 3, m equal to 9. Since m is represent, so 3 to the power of x. Therefore, so 3x equal to negative 1 over 3, 3x equal to 9. But I can tell you that for indices, so we cannot get negative value. This is called negative value. No way. Why? Because 3 to the power of 0 is 1. 3 to the power of 2 is 9. 3 to the power of negative 2 is 1 over 9. So whatever number you chuck in, you replace into the x, you cannot get a negative number. So that in this case, I will put a word called undefined. Okay, it means that so this situation does not exist. So for mathematics, so if you press calculator, then you get max error. So for the other one, 3x equal to 3 squared, and your x value so will be 2. Okay, so this one is already so in your notes. So and you don't need to copy. And perhaps so I will show you another one. That's your example number 9. So the question is similar to this. Okay, I will write number 8 because already in your notes. Then I will proceed for your question 9. And 2x plus 1 minus 17 2x plus 8 equal to 0. And I will put 2x times 1 minus 17 2x plus 8 equal to 0. So that I will put the 2 first. So I'm not going too fast. So you go through step by step. And for this, so your 2x become 2x bracket squared minus 17 2x plus 8 equal to 0. then I will let my 2x equal to m. Because I love McDonald's, I love McD, I will put m. Okay, 2m squared minus 17m plus 8 equal to 0. So I need to do a very simple factorization. 2m, m. So 8 and 1 minus minus. So I will write this side so that my m will be 1 over 2 and my m will be 8. So now, so I can manage to get two values for m. And since my m is equal to 2x, because just now you let 2x equal to m. Then so your 2x equal to 1 over 2 and 2x equal to 8. For 1 over 2, I can so write as 2 negative 1. And so this one I will write so 2 to the power of 3. So lastly, my value for x is negative 1 and my value for x will be 3. So we got two value for x. One is a negative 1, one is so negative, one is positive 3. One is negative 1, one is 3. So you get my points? Okay, so please jot down this. Okay, please jot down this solution for example 9. And after this, I will also tell you about example 10 for Mr. Steiner. Can you see the whiteboard and the camera is okay already, isn't it? Any light reflection or something? Everything okay, huh? No more blur blur, huh? Okay, remember next time, so you come across questions something like this. This is they put so usually 2x, this is only 1x. And most likely, so we are going to change. Okay, so the solution, so come to 2x, 2x. And you need to use so this method. So we cannot remain 2x here and 1x here. Because if I put 2x here, 1x here, so you cannot so factorize, or you cannot add, or you cannot deduct. So make sure that so the 2 so will come out, and then substitute 2x become n, then you can see that actually so the equation of these indices in fact is equation of your is an so-called quadratic equation. Okay, now I want to wrap the board so that we'll continue. So for question number 10. Okay, for question number 10, so that's the Mr. Steiner, so deposited 40,000 in a bank. Okay, so the bank will give 8% interest per annum. Very good return. So very high return. Even our FD today is only 1.75. So this is damn good already. So the saving, the total amount of saving actually is equal to 40,000, 1.08 N. N is referred to the number of years. And it start, so deposited, so in the year 2019. This is early of the year. This is early of the year, like maybe January. And so 2020, this is your early of the year. So we can see that how many years they put in already here. So 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024, 2025. So early of 1 year, this is called 1 year. Early, early, early. So early, so early. So 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Okay, so 5 years and 6 years. Okay, so from 2019 so to the early of 2025, so it's about 6 years. Okay, so now we need to put in N as 6 so that the total amount of savings will be 40,000, 1.08, so to the power of 6. Then you can use your calculator, like 1.08 to the power of 6 equal, you will get the answer. And then once you get your answer, you just multiply 40,000. So then you will come to, so an amount. So I'm using my calculator, so to calculate, to see what's the result for that. So they will give you 63,474.97. So make it round off easier. So it'll be 63,475. Exam, we are quite afraid of this number of years. It's better for you to list down to see that. So how many years are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 6 altogether. So this Mr. Steiner already. So save for 6 years. I still remember that last year, so in your modern maths, so there's one chapter so regarding to all this investment and debts. So we are learning how to use simple interest and compound interest, and which investment is the best options. Okay, if they give you 8%, it's very good investment. So compared to our latest 1.75. That's why a lot of people now they withdraw money so to buy property, or even they use the money to enter into the share market for investment, because in the share market so the return is much more higher than the FD rate now. So if you are not good in all this investment, you can put your FD money into this called unit trust, Amanah Saham. Okay, also will give you a very good return. as I know that the best investment, so right now actually, so it's the investment in Bank Rakyat. So every year, so Bank Rakyat will declare more than 10%, so dividends, so for the shareholder. Okay, so I will continue for question number 11. So be the last question for indices. Okay, so the water in the kettles left to cool on the table, and the water temperature T centimeter, okay, T degrees Celsius after T minutes. So they give you the temperature will be 22 plus 48, 0.73 T. So T is the time in what? In minutes. Okay, so number 1. They say that find the initial temperature. So whenever the question say initial temperature, this keyword initial is refer to the time. Okay, equal to 0. So we just chuck in. So the initial temperature, so T will be 22 plus 48, 0.730. Okay, I got one student, so tell me that, hey sir, this is simple. So you see that, so 48 times 0 becomes 0. This is 22 plus 0 becomes 22. No, wrong. This is absolutely wrong. Why? Because 0.73 to the power of 0 is 1. So we know that a to the power of 0 equal to 1 is so-called 0 index. So that never think of it, this is 0. So that is 22 plus 48 times 1. And your final value will be 70 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is your correct answer. And the second one, B. Find the temperature of water after 5 minutes. After 5 minutes means T equal to 5. Okay, we just chuck in the figure will be 22 plus, so 48, so 0.73 to the power of 5. So you can use your calculator. So for me, so I will use something like this. I will use 0.73 to the power of 5. I will get answer first. Okay, get my answer, and then I will multiply 48. I will get another answer for that. Finally, I will plus, so 22. It's up to you. So because my calculator is not so advanced, maybe your one is more advanced than my calculator. I'm using 350 MS only. Okay. So you can use your calculator to see that. So what is the outcome? And my answer give me is about 31.95 degrees Celsius. Okay. Am I right? Yep, correct. 31.95. Because why? So you heat the water and then you left the water, the kettles on the table, so the thing will getting cooling. Okay, the water getting cooling, so after 5 minutes, so the temperature will drop. Initial, so the temperature will be 70 degrees Celsius. Now after 5 minutes, they will drop to 31.95 degrees Celsius. Okay, thank you. Okay, now after this, so we'll continue for your, new section. So it's the third. Okay, please ready your notes. The notes already upload to your computer already. So if you're okay, I will write that, then I will tell you, okay, so what's the rational and irrational number first? So now we need to go to another section. It's called surd. Okay, so another name for surd actually is called square root form. It's the square root form. So we are involved square root. So most likely we involve square roots. We seldom involve cube root. And can someone tell me what is called rational number? So rational numbers are those numbers we can express into fraction. Okay, for instance, 0.4. So we can write as 2/5. Okay. And 3.14. Okay, 1 something. 1/5 something. So we can express as 22/7. And 17171717. So this is called recurring decimal. So we can express into 17/99. These are rational number. But what is called irrational number? Irrational number, so it means that those number we cannot express into fraction form. Like square root of 2 will be 1.1, okay? 14 something. Let me check. So I've forgotten the figure. Okay, 1.4142135562. So no matter how, so you cannot express this in your fraction form. Or even the exponent. So even the exponent E1 will be 4.11325039. So all these things you cannot express into fraction. That's called irrational number. So think about that, irrational number. And today we are talking the square root and the irrational number. Like square root of 3 is 1.7320508 blah blah blah. So these are irrational number. But when two irrational multiply together, then we get a rational number. For instance, square root of 3 times square root of 3. Then you get square root of 3 bracket square and come to 3. Okay, so in the notes point 2, so like algebraic expression, surd, can be manipulated and simplified. So we can manipulate it, means that we can either add or minus. We also can multiply, okay? We also can simplify, we also can divide. Only like term can be added or subtracted. For instance, like 2 square root of 2 plus 3 square root of 2. So they are what? They are called like terms. Okay, they are like terms. So that we can just add the number, become 5 square root of 2. Or maybe you will get something like this. So 12 square root of 5 minus 3 square root of 5. Then it will become 12 minus 3, become 9 square root of 5. Why? This is called like terms. But 8 square root of 3 minus 5 square root of 2. So do you think that so we can simplify or we can just add or minus for that? No. So this is not like terms. So that's why we cannot so add or minus. And so what is called multiply? So multiply is symbol. Okay, when we talk about multiplication is symbol. Like so square root of 3 times square root of 2. So because they are all square root, then we can just use 3 times 2. Then you become square root of 6. Okay, so we need to follow the law. There's certain law we need to follow. So we got law of indices. We also got law of surd. Okay, sorry. So I just write something wrong here. Just amend that. So this is the okay. So law of surd. And then so number 1. So the law is like that. A times your B. So we just put so A times B. Then you get square root of AB. And the second one is a square root of A divided by square root of B will be equal to square root of A over B. Another one, we may have a square root of A times square root of A. Then we get square root of A bracket square and come to A. What about, so they are not 2 square root, they got 3. So they got 3 square root, then will become square root of A, so cube. So will become, so A square root of A. Or if you don't like this, then you can see that, so over this side, square root and square root is become A already. And the other side is square root A. So that become A square root of A. Okay, so very simple. And one more thing, I want you to remember that, so a lot of students make one silly mistake. They say that, hey sir, if inside is represent an expression, can I put square root of A plus square root of B? Answer is no. So you cannot do that. Okay? A plus B will remain A plus B. You cannot split so into square root A plus square root B. No way. And square root A minus B also cannot equal to square root A minus square root B. So if you put square root A plus square root B equal to square root A plus B. So this will be absolutely wrong. So there's no law for that. So the law so is only applicable to what? So to your product and quotients. So another term is called rational. Okay. So how do your rationalization? Okay, rationalization. So for your denominator. So I will tell you this one later. Because so we may use something called conjugate. So let me finish so the simple example. Then lastly, so we'll come to so rationalization of the denominator. Okay, so very fast. So I hope so I can take about so maybe so 15 minutes to clear this. Okay, can you please look at your question number 1? Okay, student, can you please turn to page 2? So question number 1. So first of all, for your question 1A, square root of 32 plus square root of 50. So how? So remember, we cannot just put 32 plus 50 equal to square root of 82. This is absolutely wrong. No, cannot like that. So what you can do, you just think about something called, okay, perfect square. So must think about the perfect square. So 32 will be 16 times 2. And 50, okay, will be 25 times 2. So in this case, please remember, so your prime number and perfect square. So this is your square root of 16 times square root of 2 plus square root of 25 times square root of 2. So ladies and gentlemen, so this one becomes 4 square root of 2 plus 5 square root of 2. So that 4 plus 5 become 9 square root of 2. So am I clear? So I will continue for the second one. So second one is a square root 75 plus square root of 108. So first of all, so think about so your perfect square. So 75 usually is 25 times 3. And 108 is 36 times 3. So then I will split into 25 times square root of 3. So 36 times square root of 3. So that this will be your 5 square root of 3 plus 6 square root of 3. And 5 plus 6, you get 11. So it's very simple solution. And I will write A. I will proceed for your C. And for your C, so square root of 80 minus square root of 20. So please don't tell me that you are using 80 minus 20 become square root of 60. No, this is absolutely wrong. Okay? No, this is wrong. You cannot do that. What you can do, so think about a number. So 16 times 5. And then, so 20 will be 4 times 5. And then we'll split into 16 times square root of 5. So remember, all these numbers, usually we are involved prime number and your perfect square number. And 4 square root of 5 minus 2 square root of 5. So that 4 minus 2, you get 2 square root of 5. And I show you the other one. So please do not copy because so, okay, this morning I prepared the paper, so I put the solution, okay, inside the paper so that, so we can, okay, finish this, okay, fast. So this one I will use, so 4 times 6, and then this is your 9 times 6, and then this is 36 times 6. So that, so square root 4 times square root 6, square root 9 times square root 6, minus square root 36 times square root 6. So that this will be 2 square root 6 plus 3 square root 6 minus 6 square root 6. And then these two add together, we got 5 square root of 6 minus 1 square root of 6. And then you will get negative, so square root of 6. So for that, okay, simple. And we already learned addition and subtraction. Now we continue for your multiplication and division. So for your question 2A, square root of 2 times square root of 8. So simple, we just put 2 and 8 together, that becomes square root of 16. You know that square root of 16 will give you the value of 4. And what about B? Square root of 18 times square root of 3. So we will get it of square root of 18 times 3. You'll come to, so 54. And for your, so 54, so we can just write square root of 9 times 6. Okay? So square root of 9 times square root of 6. Eventually, it will come to 3 square root of 6. So we can combine, so together, and so, and give you answer of so square root form. So what about, so number 3? So we finished 2 already. Now number 3, square root of square root of 125 divided by square root of 5. Okay, so this one is the square root 125. We will combine them. okay, after we combine, then we can simplify so that you will get 5. This is for your 3a. Now I will show you 3b. So now I will show you 3b. Square root of 18 times square root of 12 over square root of 16 times square root of 16. So as I know that, so this one will be 18 times 12. And the other one, square root 16, so times square root 16. Actually, it's a square root 16 squared. And so this will be your 960. Okay, over, so this is your 16. So what's your 960? 960 can be hundreds. Can be 15 times something. So be anh calculator. Okay, 960. So 50, 65. 64. Okay, times 15 over 16. Okay. So then this is square root 64 times square root 15 over 16. Eventually, you may have 8 square root 15 over 16 and get square root 15 over 2. Okay, this is one of the answer. This is one of the answer. And this solution is totally different from my answer. Okay, so you can combine these two together and then so think of that. So what's the perfect square number? But over here it's a bit challenging for you. Okay, over here is a bit challenging. Okay, some say that, hey, what number I'm going to get? Some say that how? So you can use 960 divided by, so the, okay, you still remember that how to find the LCM or HCF? That's the way to calculate. So, but one of the simple way, so, okay, I'm using, so in the, okay, answer here, I will just put square root of 16 times 5 and square root of, so 4 times 3 over square root of 16 squared. So then I will separate the things, I will separate, so this one and that one over 16. I will get 4 square root of 5 times 2 square root of 3 over 16. And then 2 times 4, you get 8. So times square root of 5 times 3 over 16. Simplify. And finally, you get square root 15 over 2. Okay? So this is much more simple rather than using a big number. So another one, so is so multiplication. So by 2 expression, so this is example 4. So 3 plus, so 5 square root 2 and 4 minus square root 2. So we need to multiply, so this and that, so 3, 4 become 12. And then minus 3 square root of 2 and times, you get 20 square root of 2. And finally, plus minus minus 5 times 1, 5. Square root times square root is only 2. Okay? Square root times square root, okay? You only get 2. Square root times square root, so you only get 2. So that will be 12 minus, so negative 3 plus 20, you get 17. Square root 2 minus 10. And finally, so it's 2 plus 17 square root of 2. Okay, so later on, I want you to answer question number 5, but not now. Okay, so now I want to tell you about, so the product of conjugate set. So I don't know whether you still remember what's called conjugate set. Anyone can remember? Any one of you can remember what's called conjugate cert, girl, boys? So do you understand what's called conjugate cert? Hello? Any one of you can remember? Okay, very good. Now, conjugate cert is something like what we learned in the lower form. So remember A plus B and A minus B. If this is plus, this is minus. So that when A plus B multiply A minus B, then you get A squared minus B squared. So today I will tell you, so the conjugate. So if one is 2 plus square root of 3, another one must be 2 minus square root of 3. One is plus, one is minus. If one is 7 minus 2 square root of 5, okay, another one will be 7 plus 2 square root of 5. Okay, these are so-called conjugate. 1 plus 1 minus. So the number and the cert actually are equal. Only 1 plus 1 minus. And when we multiply these two conjugate cert, they will give you a number. Like 2 plus square root 3 multiply 2 minus square root 3. Then 2 times 2 will be 4. Plus minus will minus square root. So it becomes square. It's a 4 minus 3. Eventually, you become 1. So another one, so will be 7 minus 2 square root 5. So like 7 plus 2 square root 5. So 7, 49. Plus minus 2, 4. So square root 5. Okay, maybe here I put 2 square root 5 bracket square. Will be 49 minus 4. Square root, no more. So will be 49 minus 20. So you come to what? You come to 29. So when we multiply two conjugate cert, so ultimately will give you a number. Okay, so I already show you some example over here. So I already show you some example over here. Now I want to teach you how to use this called rationalize the denominator. So this is the last section we need to talk about. So rationalize the denominator. It means that if your denominator is in a cert or square root form. For instance, if you get 6 over square root 2, okay, so we must change. We must rationalize the denominator. And the denominator cannot be irrational number. So how? We just multiply the same value of irrational. So that 6 square of 2 up there. Square root, so become 2 already. Then you cut, then you get 3 square root of 2. That's why if you use your new calculator, so the Cashier 570 series, okay, so sometimes you are not able to get, so 1 over square root of 2, you are not able to get this. So the answer will come to, square root of 2 over 2, because they already programmed, okay. And the program they're using rationalize the denominator. So this is an example. So for you, what about B? So you can look at B. 7 over 2 plus square root of 3. And we notice that in this case, so we need to rationalize the denominator. How? In this case, we must use conjugate cert. So this is plus. I'm going to multiply 2 minus square root of 3. So 2 minus square root of 3 for both the numerator and denominator. So that on top of that, I get 7, 2 minus square root of 3. Whereby the bottom 2 times 2 become 4 already. Square root is a square root 3. Usually you can just give 3. It's more than enough. 7, 2 minus square root 3 over 4 minus that. And finally, so you get, so this, and over 1. So we don't need to put over 1. Just ignore that, over 1. So then this is my answer already. So you can just look at the solution. So the solution already written in the questions. And I'm going to show you, okay, another 2 questions that may involve solve equation. When solve equation, as we know that in your chapter 3, right? So we can using factorization, or you can using the formula negative b plus minus. And please look at your third equation. So for example 7a, square root of 40 minus x squared equal to 3x. In order to eliminate your square root, so you can move, so the square root, so become square of the other side, or your teacher may say that in order to eliminate the square root, so we need to square both sides, left and right, we need to square. So that 40 equal to 9x squared plus x squared, and 10x squared equal to 40. So x squared equal to 4, and x will be square root. When come to square root, so we may have plus minus, so the ultimate, so final answer will be plus minus 2. So what about the other one, b? Square root of 3 minus 4x equal to, so 2x. So we can just square of both sides. So 3 minus 4x will be 2x bracket square. 3 minus 4x will be 4x squared. And then, so maybe you shift the things. This one from left to right is up to you. And I will cancel the negative. Okay, I will cancel the negative, become positive. And after that, I'm going to factorize. Please do not worry. So the solution already in the paper. I just want to tell you how. So 2x and 3, 1. So plus minus. Okay, so first of all, in order to cancel the square root, you can square both sides, so that when we square and square root no more, so 2x squared become 4x squared. So I can shift, okay, so from right to left. Before we need to factorize, usually I will change negative back to positive, and then we factorize, we can determine 2 value of x. Am I clear? Okay, now it's your turn, student. So I want you to use 10 minutes, okay? I want you to use 10 minutes, okay, to finish your example 8 and 9. Once finish these 2, I will start logarithm for you, okay? So can you please answer example number 8 and example number 9. Just try your best, and this is your K-BUT questions. Just enjoy yourself. 你可以去拿水吗？ 你小杯就 OK 了，你要快点去远一点地方吃东西。哦，今天是这里吗？你看我们一个在那边发表出来啊，3点半了，是不是？
所以妈咪不可能带我们去吧？
可以的，你找把他教书那个去喇叭了吗？又不是叫他。Okay, for those students just join in, so we are in page 7. So the new section called CERT. Page 7, example 8 and example 9. The last two example for CERT. Okay, after this I will start. So, okay, the logarithm. If you guys okay already, then so just type, okay, done. And I can notice that you already finished, so that I want to explain so to you. I want to show you the working step. Suy vì cha sắp có rồi. Bây giờ số men bao giờ đây? Để như chưa sự men bao hơn vì có sen. So anybody else? Not yet finished? I saw one only. Okay, very well. So we got another girl. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, so I will show you the working one by one. Hurry up. Okay, now question number 8. So you see that this is a piece of a rectangle. So and the area itself will be 7 minus square root of 3. So and the length is 5 plus square root of 3. And so this is your W. We don't know. So in order to find the weight, we need to use area divided by the length. So W is A over L. So the weight is your area 7. So minus square root of 3. So 5 plus square root of 3. So how? So we know that in order to solve this problem, we must use conjugate surd. So this is plus, of course I'm using minus. And then so 7 minus square root 3. So 5 minus square root 3. And down there will be 25 minus square root 3 bracket square. And so I will continue. So multiply, you get 35 minus 7 square root 3 minus 5 square root 3. So plus minus plus 3 over 25 minus 3. And then this is 35. So 35 plus that is 38 minus 12. So square root 3 over 22. So perhaps we can simplify each and every one by 2. So 19 minus 6 square root 3. So divided by 11. So that's your answer for question number 8. So this one times this one, the length times the weight, so become your area. So that in order to get, W, so we're using A divided by L. Okay, so if you can see the working, then I will wrap this so that I will proceed for question number 9. Okay, so students, So now we're talking about a cuboid. So cuboid is actually some sort of a box, okay, whereby the base is a square base. The questions already mentioned this is a square base. And the length of the base will be 2 plus square root 3. 2 plus square root 3. And the height I don't know. And the volume itself will be 15 plus 6 square root 3. So we know that, so to get the volume, so I need to multiply these two and h. So volume will be 2 plus square root of 3. So 2 plus square root of 3. So times h. And then this will be your expander, expanding. So 4 plus 2 square root 3 plus 2 square root 3. So plus 3. So time h will be 15 plus 6 square root of 3. And then 4 plus 3, you get 7. Okay, 2 plus 2, so you get 4 square root 3. So time h will be, so 15 plus 6 square root of 3. So to find your h, you get 15 plus 6 square root of 3 over 7 plus 4 square root of 3. So remember, in order, so to find h, this is not the answer. So we must use conjugate cert. So 7 minus 4 square root of 3 over 7 minus 4 square root of 3. So that, so be 15 plus 6 square root of 3. So 7 minus 4 square root of 3. Over, down here will be 49 minus 16, 3. And I'll continue the other side. So my h will be, so cross multiply 105. So minus 60 square root of 3. So plus 42 square root of 3. And then the value will be, so minus 24 and 3. So here, so I will write again. So then you get, so 7 plus 4 square root of 3. So time h equal to 15 plus 6 square root of 3. So next is your h. And then your h will be, so 105 minus, so 72. So, and then minus 18 square root of 3. And finally, so you will get, so 33 minus 18 square root of 3. Okay, so please jot down the answer. So now I will continue for another set. I will continue for your logarithm. So can I rub the board? Can I rub the whiteboard, girls?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. The rest, okay, I want to rub the board already. So now it's about 3:30. We still got 1.5 hours. Okay, come on. So we try to finish this for you. So I hope so you can understand what I did on the board. Okay, this one is only a small section for that. And so we are going to start your logarithm. Are you ready? Okay, so boys and girls, so you got your notes or not? Okay, don't worry, it's okay, already upload to you. Okay, first of all, we try to understand about indices. If a question gives you A n equal to B, this is called index form. So we can change index form become logarithm form. How? We just move the base. So the index base can move from left to right. So that n, the power, will remain. So become log A B. So when we change index form to logarithm form, only the base we can shift and the rest will remain unchanged. So and then for this case, the power, the base will be more than 0. And the base usually we cannot take 1. Okay, so there's no logarithm base 1. Can be base 2 and others. And so I give you one simple example. Let's say here tan t equal to 2. How I'm going to find my value of t? So simple. The t remain. So the base, the index base 10, so move to the other side, become logarithm base 10. And for logarithm base 10, in your calculator, is represent LOG. LOG. You can just press LOG and then 2 will give you 0.3010. And the other one, so we want you to learn how to change log become index. Okay, so 95% of your examination question will request you to change log to index form. Okay, log A, B equal to n. This is your log. And B remain only the logarithm base A. So we'll shift from left to right, become AN. This is your index form. Okay? I'll give you one simple example, like log 5p equal to 3. In order to find the value of p, okay, I will remain. I just shift the power or the base 5 become 5, 3. And 5, 3 is become 5 times 5 times 5. So it become 125. Okay. Some student, okay, so tell me that, sir, no, you are wrong. 3, 5, 15. I say that, so I want to beat you already. No, 5, 3 means that it's 5 times 5 times 5. To give you 1, 2, 5. And now I want to show you one SPM question. So using this idea. So in your page number 2, example 3. Okay, given that log 10x equal to 2 and log 10y equal to -1. And yet the question asks you to show that or prove that whatever xy minus 100y squared. So and the final answer is 9. They want to show you. So xy minus 100y squared. And your final answer will equal to y. And I tell you that, so we cannot simply just put log. So a lot of our lovely students, they will always use like that. Yeah, so simple, I put log 10xy minus log 10 100y squared. This is absolutely wrong. Because if in the middle, there's addition and subtraction, or we so-called, this is called algebraic expression. There's no way for you to put log like that. No, you cannot do that. Please remember. So how to show? Simple. Can I change my log form become index form? Answer is yes. So that x will be 10, 2, become hundreds. Y will be 10, -1, become 1 over 10. So that I'm going to use xy minus 100y squared. 100 here, 1 over 10 minus 100, 1 over 10 squared. And cut, you get 10. Hundreds and multiply 1 over 100, cut, is 10 minus 1, then you get 9. SHOWN is shown already. So this is the way to show you how we change the log form to become index form and substitute all these number into your questions. And another one, so it's a very, very famous question. I name it log and log questions. So look at the question number 4. Log 4 bracket log 3, 2x minus 5. And so this is so-called log and log question. When you look at the question, it involves two logarithms at the same time. It means that we must change so the log become index. How? Just shift. So the logarithm base from one side to another side. What was that? Okay. Okay, so log 3, 2x minus 5 will be 4 to the... Yes.
Oh, 4 mil.
Okay, so 4 to the power of half log 3, 2x minus 5. Because we know that 1 over 2 is a square root of 4. Okay, 1 over 2 is referred to square root of 4. So that you can straight away give the answer of 2. And I need to shift the logarithm base tree from left to right one more time. 3 squared, 2x minus 9. Okay, so 2x minus 5 equal to 9. 2x equal to 14. Finally, my answer for x equal to 7. Okay, short, nice, and simple. Remember, just shift your log, so from your left to your right, and make sure that, so this must be a numerical number. So can be positive number, can be negative number. Okay, so now we got a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got a 4 question. So can you please look at your... Oh, I make a mistake. This is example 5. Okay. Yeah, I made a mistake. Sorry. So now, okay, I repeat the things already. So this is example 5 in your page 3. Anyway, I make a mistake. So in your page 3, so to give you a few questions, okay, this is your example 5. So please correct. I think so I make a mistake. So 3 over 4 times log 8n equal to 1 over 2. So I will just write down the question on the board one by one so that everybody can look at the board, look at the whiteboard, and I will show you how to solve these 4 questions. Now I'm going to wrap, so 4, and perhaps this is my 5 and a. 3 over 4 times log 8n equal to 1 over 2. Now remember, there's no way for you to clear off this unless, so you must clear off your 3 over 4. There's only one way. So to cross multiply 1 over 2 times 4 over 3, log 8n will be cut is 2 over 3. So you will get 2 over 3. And lastly, so we will shift the logarithm base to the right side. 8. So 2 over 3. So how? Use your calculator. 8 power bracket 2 over 3. So we'll give you the answer of 4. And for B concern, 2 times log k, 243 equal to 10. So I must clear off this number before I change my log to index form. So log k, 2 over 3 will be 10 over 2 log k. 2 over 3 will be 5. And now I want to change my log k to the other side. 2, 4, 3 will be k to the power of 5. And then so 2, 4, 3. When I shift my 5 to the other side, okay, it will become 1 over 5. So you can just use calculator. 2, 4, 3. Okay, so power 1 over 5. I'm sure that you will get the value for k is equal to 3. And let me show you the rest of the 2 and C. Okay, this one is simple. Why? Because in this question, so there's nothing in front of the logarithm. You just shift, so the log base 2 will become m1 over 3. So 1 over 3, it means that this power moved to the other side. Actually, is okay, inverse already. Instead of 1 over 3, now become so 3. So that your m will be 8. Another one is your question D. Question D is called 3 log 2m equal to 243. And I'm going to think about it. So 243. Okay, 243 actually is so 3 to the power of 5. So because this is 3, maybe you can just use your calculator, okay, to check one by one, or if you can memorize, it's better. So that once I get 3 2m equal to 3 5, I am going to use log 2m equal to 5, because if their base are the same, then the index also the same. And I will change now log base 2. The logarithm become index form. So 2 to the power of 5. And 2 to the power of 5 actually, so use your calculator. So 2 to the power of 5, you will give you 32. And so ladies and gentlemen, so please jot down the solution for A, B. So A, B, C, and D. Okay, first of all, you must master how to change, so this called logarithm form to your index form. If not, so you are not able to solve logarithm equation. If okay, please let me know. I'm waiting for your response. If you're done, just type done. Okay. Okay, very well. Okay, I'm going to write so the solution for A so, and B. Okay, so remember, so if this is 1 over 3, when they move 1 over 3 to the other side, so it's become 3 already. Okay, so the number will be upside down. If 1 over 4, okay, then become so 4. Okay, the question give you 5, so you shift to the other side, and the number no longer be 5. Okay, you must write 1 over 5. Okay, so now we continue for another example. So just amend that because I make a silly mistake. So after, so the 4, I should write 5 and 6, okay? So that is come to 6. We are still in page number 3. So question 6. So now I will show you one formula. So I don't know whether your school teacher show you this A log AN. When the index base and logarithm base are the same, you can just put n. So for that, so like 3 log 3 7. So log, okay, index same, and then the answer will be 7. So this is one of the formula. So in your textbook and reference book. So now to show you how to use this formula. So 2 log 2 x plus 3. So equal to 2x minus 5. In order to solve this equation, so this is your logarithm index base, this is your logarithm base. So that I just need so to write x plus 3 on my left hand side and 2x minus 5 on my right hand side. And then so we will shift the x from one side to another side. And then so the 3 will become negative 5 minus 3. Negative x equal to negative 8. X equal to 8. So that's it. Okay. Please do not copy. It's already in your notes. And for B, okay, 2 log 2 square root of x, so equal to 16. So according to the formula, index base, log base are the same. We just need to so write down square root of x equal to 16. So square root of x, so on your left, 16 on your right. So how? So when this square root so shift to the other side, so become square, and your x will be 2, 5, 6. Okay, so the basic, so we already finished. Now I want to tell you, so logarithm and the law of logarithm. So I will rub the whiteboard and will show you everything. Okay, students, so first of all, try to understand what's called common logarithm. Common logarithms, or we so-called common log, is the logarithm with base 10. Is logarithm with base 10. So that's why your calculator, so there's a log. So that is purposely for logarithm base 10. Okay, so log base 10 is common log, but in the old version, so they will put log. So when you look at your textbook, sometimes you can see log without base, without any base. So this is equal to logarithm base 10. Or in the very old version, so you can come to lg. Okay, lg also represent logarithm base 10. So that's why my time, okay, I confused about log and lg and log 10. Actually, they are the same. It's called common log. And for logarithm, if the logarithm base a and this, okay, number a are the same, so that their value will be 1. For instance, log 2 will be 1. Log 8 will be 1. And so logarithm 1. Okay. So if the number is 1, then your value will be definitely 0. For instance, log 310, log 10 okay, equal to 0. Anything 1 is equal to 0. And what about if there's a 0 and negative for logarithm? So negative number or logarithm, okay, 0. Actually, I may say that this is undefined. Okay, that's impossible. Okay, for you and me to get logarithm, so with negative number and even 0. So that's called undefined. So this is the idea for you. Now we just look at your, okay, so law of logarithm. So law of logarithm, so basically we got so 3. Now one is the so power, okay, product law. Product law means log m times n will be log am plus log an. So here they can give you 2 variables, or the question can give you 3 variables. Like they put log a 5pq and become log a5 plus log ap plus log aq. And then now we come to the quotient law, and log m divided by n will be log am minus log an. Or even I can give you question something like this, like p over mn. So you see that, so at the bottom, just now we put n, 1 variable. Now we got how many variables? We got 2 variables. Then there will be log ap minus log am minus log an. So if there's 2 variables, that means that we need to minus 2 times. Another one, so we are talking about the power law. So the power law, so I'm going to divide into 2. One is called log aam. So equal to m. So whenever they give you power, the power definitely so will bring, okay, it down. So as your coefficient. So log AA will be M1. So that M. So next time you got question like this, log 2, 2 to the power of, okay, 8, then you can just write 8. If they put log, so 5, okay, square root of 5, then will be, right, 5 to the power of 1 over 2. Then you can just put 1 over 2. So another one will be simple log AB to the power of m is m times log AB. I'm sure that everyone so quite familiar with this. Log A, okay, 3 to the power of 4. Then you may have 4 times log A 3. So these are the basic idea for you about law of logarithm. So after these three, product, quotient, and power, I will tell you the other one called change of the base of logarithm. And I'm going to write this, okay? And I will show you how to change the base of logarithm in your page number 5. So here, log AB. So we can just write like 1 over 2 log BA. If A and B interchange, we'll put 1. So of course, I need to back up by one example so that you can understand better. Like for example, log x3. I can just put 1 over log 3x. If x and 3 interchange, you can put 1 over, so for that. Another one, so we are going to totally change to a new base. So log AB can be log CB over log CA. For instance, so you may have log maybe 3 and 8. In order to evaluate, in order to calculate the value for this, I must change to common log. That's base 10. And 8 will remain up, and 3 will remain down. And then you can just use your calculator to get, so what is the number for that. Okay. So this is one of the idea. And so please look at your example number 5. So I already show you one example here. So the question asks you to evaluate log 520. How to calculate this value? So we must change to the common log base 10 and change to the common log so that 20 is still on top, 5 so as your denominator, and you can press calculator. So 20 is 1.3010 and 5 will be 0.6990, and after that so you will get 1.861, and usually so we will give our answer either in 4 decimal places or 4 significant figure, but in this question they especially request for 3 decimal places. So that's your answer. So I will write the power law so that I will proceed for another example. That's question number 6. Question number 6. So for this question, how to evaluate is simple. Okay, so you see that they give you different bases. What is base 2, base 3, or even base 7? So which one you go to pick? So which one you going to use? So for me, so I'm using common log because we can use calculator. So log 10 7 over log 10 3 times log 10 2 over log 10 7 times log 10 7 over log 10 2. So that 2 and 2 cancel off. Oh, sorry, this is 27. So 7 cancel off. So log 10 27 over log 10 3. So that's option for you. Either you press your calculator, or if you don't want, so you can using this. So log 10. So 3 to the power of 3 over log 10 3. So that 3 times log 10 3 over log 10 3. Because 27 is 3 to the power of 3. So you can bring down the 3 eventually. So cut off. Then what you gain? So it's only 3. But if I press calculator, okay, if I press calculator, so my answer will eventually come to 3. Okay, short, nice, and simple using calculator. It's up to you. Okay, so this one is so refer to the technique or the step without using calculator. So that one, so we can just press and get the figure ready. Okay, now so please turn to page number 6. Okay, please turn to page number 6. So I want to teach you, okay, how to solve this question. In fact, for your logarithm, so they got two type of question. One, the question may ask you to express, okay, or show. Another one, they will ask you to solve the equation. So question number 6. So they give you single logarithm. Single logarithm means in that particular logarithm. So we got multiplication or even division. So that's called single logarithm. Only one log, okay, in the question. Then we need to split into 2 or 3 different logarithm. And then we're going to find the value. Another type of question, they may give you 2 or 3 logarithm, either with the same base or with different bases. In that situation, we want to combine, we want to group them together as one. So when we talk about solve equation, usually they will give you 2 or 3 different logarithm with the same base. Then we try to combine and group them together as one. So they got two type of question. So either you split or you, okay, compress or combine. Okay, let me show you question number 6. For question number 6, first of all, log 2b equal to x, log 2c equal to y. And given that, given log 4, 8b over c. And first of all, I look at the question, I see that, so the base is not suitable. Why? The question give me base 2. The question give me base 2. I must change the base before I apply the law of logarithm into it. So when you change the base, only you need to change one time only. To 8b over c. Log 2, 4. Okay, once you change, it's okay. Later on, we apply the law of logarithm. And on top of that, you see that this is multiplication and this is your division or quotient. So on top of that, so will be log 2a plus log 2b minus log 2c and over log 2, 4. And I will continue here. 8 will be 2 to the power of 3. Okay, b is a x, c is a y. And log 2, 2 to the power of 2. According to the law just now, log m. I can just write m only. So when the logarithm base and this number are the same, so the remaining will be the answer. The power will be the answer. So that in this case, I will write 3 plus x minus y over 2. That's it. That's the answer. Okay, and then I will show you another question. That's the question number 7. Okay. So question question number 7, we are also using, okay, change of the base of logarithm. Log 4x to the log 2, 3. So your guy can see this. This is base 4. This is base 4. And this is your base 2. Okay, for me, I will always change base 4 to base 2. But some teacher, they will ask students to change base 2 to base 4 is okay. Okay, but I will change base 4. So how to change? So we will change base 2 so that x will remain on top. The bottom become log 2, 4. So log 2, 3. And log 2x. So this 4 I will put as log 2, 2 to the power of 2. I'm not going too fast. So log 2x will remain, and the bottom here, I will just write 2. So the next step, so I will cross multiply. So this denominator, so to the other side, that my log 2x will be 2 times log 2, 3. And these 2 will come to the power. And log 2x will be log 2, 3, so square. This is log 2, 9. And as a comparison, so my answer is definitely 9. Okay? So I will show you one more example. I'm sure that, so you want to try for few questions. So because we still got another, so 45 minutes, so that, okay, please let me so finish this. So I will try my best, okay, to finish this in time for you. And please look at another example. So another example is say that, so log 2, 3 equal to P, log 2, 5 equal to Q. And so given log 5, 18. Okay, please remember that this is called single logarithm. This is called single logarithm. Why is single logarithm? Because it's alone. It's alone. Okay, one person only. So how? So we need to split, okay, this into 2. But first of all, so make sure that, so this base, this logarithm base is similar to the logarithm base given. And I will first of all change to the new base of 2. So log 2, 5. Okay, so 18. 18, I will think about the number. What's the number? 18 can be 2 times 3 times 3. And the denominator, so, okay, just put back log 2, 5. Don't change anything. Don't bother about the denominator because so denominator cannot split, so cannot change. Okay, so this will remain forever. So on top of that will be log 2, 2 plus log 2, 3 plus log 2, 3 over, so log 2, 5 is your Q. And then we know that, so for logarithm, AA, BB, 2, 2 is also represent 1. Log AA equal to 1. Okay, this one they won't tell you. So because they expect you, so know this already. 1 plus P over Q. And I may say that is a 1 plus 2P over Q. So this is my answer. Okay, now I will show you question number 9. So this is a very interesting question. So I will wrap the board. So because your solution for example 8 is already there. So now I want you to copy the solution for number 9 and number 10. So for your number 9, m equal to 2r, n equal to 2t. And so question say log 8m minus log 4n. So how? So they got different methods. Okay, I'm going to show you the school method first. Then later on, I will show you my way. So in the school, usually they will ask students to substitute the m as 2r. And they will substitute n by 2t. And later on, so the r will come down, log 8 minus t times log 4 And usually, so the school will ask students to change to base 2. Why? Because 2 and 8 actually are even number. Okay, also represent index notation of base 2. So they will put 2 over log 2 t times log 2 over log 2 4. And the r times 1. So 8 will be log 2 to the power of 3. So 1 over log 2 to the power of 2. And then, so the r, so I will multiply to the 1. Down here is a 3. And t I will multiply to 1. And down here is 2. So what you can do, okay, you can put, so 2r over 6, so 3t over 6, or you can put 2r minus 3t, so over 6. It's up to you. Okay, this is one of the methods so they use in the school. But for me, okay, I'm not using this. When I look at the question, something like this, so 2r equal to m. Myself is going to change, so the index to the log. I will put r equal to log 2m. So 2t equal to n. T equal to log 2n. So I will change the index form to log form. And then later on, log 8m minus log 4n. So I will put, so log 2m over log 28 minus log 2n over log 24. And m log 2m is referred to r. Okay, log 2n is t. Log 2 to 3 minus t over log 2 squared. So that r over 3 minus t over 2. And then you can just put LCM of 6. Will be 2r minus 3t. Okay, I will also do one more question for you. Okay, so on the other side. And then I want you guys to look at the question. This question actually is so-called very tricky. Okay, so can see here or not? Or any reflection from the light? Any reflection? Okay, someone so reply, okay, comment on that. Any the lightning reflection? Can I write here? Hello? Yes. Cannot see, right? Can you see that here? Can see or not? Over this side, can see or not?
Can see.
Okay, can see, then I can write that. Thank you. Okay, another one. So it's the question 10, as you see that. It's log 2k equal to p and log 3k equal to r. You see that this question is very confused. Why? The question gives you two different bases. Okay, two different bases. One is base 2. One is your base 3. And the question see that, so they want log k 18. Okay, so if you change to base 2, okay, it's very hard because they've got another 3. If you change to 3, maybe you cannot match with 2. So that in this question, if they give you 2 different bases, so first of all, we are not changing. We are not changing. So come to the final step, then we change. So how? So can you please look at the working? First of all, so we know that 18 will be 2 times 3 times 3 because it's 9 times 2. I can put 2 times 3 times 3. And I'm going to apply law of logarithm, become log k2 plus log k3 plus log k3. Okay, now I can change k and 2. I can change k and 3. How to change? Log AB equal to 1 over log BA. So there's a formula, okay, under change of base of logarithm. So we can interchange the base and the number using 1 over. Okay, in this case, I will put 1 over log 2k plus 1 over log 3k plus 1 over log 3k. And now log 2k is represent P. So this is R. This is R. So that is a 1 over P plus 2 over R. So this can be your answer already. Okay. So can you please jot down the answer for 9 and 10? If possible, so I want you to copy 2 different solutions. Okay, so you can use, this is the method 1, and so this is also number 9, this is the method 2, and this is your method 1. Okay, so we got 2 different methods.看好时间。看看他有没有，看看他有没有 WhatsApp 我，有没有 WhatsApp 我那个？老明。
他的电话号码是什么？
你找了那个 Angelina， 还有 Angelina 电话 ，Angelina。 Usually, so students confuse because of change of the base of logarithm. So they don't know how to change. So either totally change to the new one or so interchange like your question number 10. I can tell you that question number 10 actually is an exceptional case. So seldom we can get question like question number 10. Most likely for exam concern over the years, we are using so totally change is something like example number 9. It's the most common solution. So here again, this is the most common questions. If you okay, just type done. Okay, so I'm still waiting for you all to copy here. Okay, thank you.
读一点这样子才进去，然后拿脚车，因为我不可能带4个气脚车，就到不一样。
你想这么大声的口罩，你的 voice。Any more student done? I can see only 2. Okay, I can see only 2 girls. Okay, remember, please go back and redo the example again. So our team member will send you the video. Okay. So if you are not quite sure, okay, you can review the video one more time. Okay, I hope you're okay already. Then I will show you another interesting question. Okay, this is K-bar. Okay, student, so shall we? Can we continue for another example in page number 8?
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, students, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to start example number 11. Okay, for you. Okay, can you please look at the question because the solution is more or less the same like your example 10. They will use the same technique for question number 11. So in the question, they put log 3x plus 6 log x3 equal to 5. Okay, when you look at the question, so with different bases, but this is base 3 and this is base x, whereby in this question, so we can interchange x and 3, right? This is 3x, this is x3. So now, I make one decision. I'm going to change this. And log 3x, okay, I'm going to remain. So what about, this one? I will use it 1 over log 3x equal to 5. See that? So this is your x3 and this is your 3x. And log 3x equal, okay, plus 6, 1 is 6. Log 3x equal to 5. And in this question, so I will let log 3x equal to m. Okay, so I will put m plus 6 over m equal to 5. Okay, remember next time if you come across question like this, okay, so there's an expression whereby one of the item, so the denominator is logarithm. So please, let log 3m equal to log 3x equal to m. Then I can multiply m for one another so that I will get m squared plus 6m times m squared times divide no more. I just get 6m times 5. I will get 5m. And m squared minus 5m plus 6 equal to 0. Okay, I need to do a simple factorization. 3, 2 minus m equal to 2 and m equal to 3. And we know that since m equal to log 3x, then I will put log 3x equal to 2, log 3x equal to 3. So in order to get the actual value of x, I will change my logarithm form, so become an index form. So the log base 3 will move, so to the other side, become 9. X will be 3 to the power of 3. So you get 27. Okay? And so this question, okay, you don't need to copy because already inside, so your notes, I already put the solution there. And now I will wrap the whole whiteboard. So I will show you question 12 and questions 13. So I will wrap the whiteboard. So I will show you the question 12 and question 13. So ladies and gentlemen, please look at this question. And I can tell you not many students able to answer this. So first of all, so I will just show you that, so my way of doing. So it's different from the school method. In the school, so maybe your teacher asks you to put log, so for this, okay, so your school teacher maybe ask you to using this method. So can someone tell me that, so am I right, in your school, they're using this for you? Hello? Can someone reply me, so whether your school teacher teach you, so the solution using this method or not?
Use.
Pardon?
Yes, use. Yes.
Your school teacher using this is the traditional method. Okay, so today I'm not repeating this for you because for this one you need to change to decimal. So I hate that. So very confusing. I will show you another one. Okay, short, nice, and simple. Okay, so just look at the board. This is 5x. This is your 2x. Can I change my, okay, 2x become 4x? Is plus means times, right? So as I told you in the early lesson, so for your indices, so when we have the common power, we can put 20x, 7 over 1, 7 over 5, so 20x is 1.4. Then in order to bring down the power of x, so now I can just put the log, right? Can see that? And lastly, to find your x, so this one will be divided. So log 10, 1.4 is going to divide by that. And then so you can get a very beautiful number. So remember, this is your 5x, so we can just change your 2 become 4. So that here we got a common power. And we can write the power 1 just for x, and 4 times 5, 20. Okay, later on, I just put log, so for both sides, and then we can bring down the value of x, and this one will divide, and you will get your final answer. Now show you the final answer. And the answer will be x equal to 0.1123. So your ultimate answer will be 0.1123. And I will show you another question. That's your question number 13. Okay? Okay, please have a look for that. Okay, so remember in your Form 3, there's a chapter for you. That's the investment and debt management. So in that particular chapter, so you learn how to make a decision. Okay, which project you are going to invest. Either you invest in property, FD, or unit trust. So please look at this case. So the value of a house increases by 5%, okay, of its original value. So after each year. And so initial, the house so will cost 90,000. And then after how many years, so your house price, okay, will more than 160,000, okay, more than 160,000. And the price for the house will be 90,000, 1.05 T. And the question is that, so when this price is greater than, so 160,000, and we put 90, okay, 160,000, and then 1.05 T more than 160,000 divided by 90,000. So all this zero we clear. 1.05 T more than 16/9. In order to bring down the T, so we need to put log, a common log, and log 10 16/9. And so T times log 10 1.05. So you can just use more than log 10 16 minus, sorry, log 10 16 minus log 10 9. Or you can just press calculator. You press calculator, log 10 bracket 16/9. So we'll give you the same value. And then I will press my calculator so to determine the value for log 1.05. Then I will get 0.02119. I'll get 0.02119 t. And then this one will be log 16, 1.2041 minus 0.9542. And 0.02119 t is greater than 0.2499. And lastly, so we can just divide 0.2499 and 0.02119. So T will be more than 11.79. But the question asks for the minimum number of years. If T more than 11, T can be 12, can be 13, can be 14. But the minimum number of years, okay, the minimum number of years, T will be 12. Okay. So it means that after 12 years, so the house value will be more than 160,000. Okay, please. So jot down the solution for your 12 and 13. After that, I will show you the answer for your 14, 15, and 16. Okay, students, so please, okay, jot down the solution. So answer for question 12 and answer for questions 13. So if you finish, copy the solution. Okay, please tell me that you have done. Thank you. So I hope this lesson will make you have a better understanding about logarithms. Oh, you can't see the board clearly. Sorry, let me check what happened. Now can see or not? Oh, I can move that.
It's better, sir. Okay, okay.
Can or not? Or maybe the reflection, the light reflection over there.
We can see.
We all the
Yes,
camera is
we
not
can
clear.
see.
Okay, so far so good. You're done. Anyone else? So not yet finished. Okay, student. So I want to write question 12. And also want to write 13. First of all, it's all about so the house price. Okay, will increase 5% every year. Okay, usually in the Malaysian market, so we expected so the house price will increase so 4%. Okay, so that's a standard estimation. But in a big city, so maybe the increase will be more. Okay, so we want to show you, so question number 14. So I want to wrap the other side. Okay, so boys and girls, okay, look at the question number 14. So question number 14, they give you log A3 equal to x, log A5 equal to y. And this is a very simple questions. Okay? The question not using change of the base of logarithm is come to the normal law of logarithm. But one thing, so you must bear in mind that, so how we are going to okay, find, so this 5.4. I tell you, you can use your calculator. Very simple. 5.4, then you put equal. And after that, so you go to, so this pattern, this is fraction A, B, C. Okay. So for improper fraction, you maybe can put shift. Okay, shift A, B, C. Yes. So 5.4 equal. Then you press shift this fractional pattern. That will give you 27 over 5. Okay. So sometimes you are headache when they give you 5.4. So how? So you can use your calculator to get 27 over 5 a squared. And we know that this is called single logarithm. So that according to the law, we need to split. So log A 27 plus log A squared minus log A 5. So 27 will be equivalent to 3 to the power of 3. And AA2, I just put 2. Log A5, I have no choice, 5. y. 3 times log A3 plus 2 minus y. And finally, so this will be 3 log A3 is x. 3x plus 2 minus y. Or you can put 3x minus y plus 2. 3x minus y plus 2 also can. So this is your question number 14. Okay, we are going to use single logarithm and split into 2 or more logarithm. Then we can get the answer. Another question will be question 15a. So in this question, you can see that. So the question, give you, okay, 2 or 3 logarithm. That's why in this question, we cannot split. We need to join them together as one. So I tell you, this is called expression. Okay, this is your linear expression. And there's no way for you to split this into log 270 minus log 22. No, cannot. So for expression, so you will keep and remain. Okay, don't interrupt this 7t minus 2. So now I will do that. So log 2, 7t minus 2 remain. Log 2t remain. What about 1? 1 actually we can write as log 2, because we know that log AA is 1. So that I will change the number back to logarithm. And according to the law, so if logarithm with the same base plus is represent times. So plus means time. If minus means divide. So 7t minus 2 equal to 2t. So 5t minus 2 equal to 0. T equal to 2 over 5. So I will show you one more for the B. And for the B, they give you 2 plus log 3x minus 1 equal to log 3x. Remember, this is called expression, linear expression. And please don't come and catch out him. Okay, let it be. So we will change the 2. The 2 will be log 3, 3 to the power of 2. So remember, the number is always represent your power or the index. And plus log 3, x minus 1 equal to log 3x. And this is your log 3, 9. So plus is times. And then I'm going to use 9x minus 1 equal to x. 9x minus 9 equal to x. 8x minus 9 equal to 0. And finally, x equal to 9 over 8. Okay, can you please, okay, jot down the solution for your 14, 15. And so after that, okay, I will show you one last question before we dismiss. Okay, thanks God, we are in time. So please, okay, jot down that. If you cannot see the board, please let me know. Okay, sir, I can't see the board clearly. So sorry, so which one? Okay, so you can voice up, so maybe I just move my. It's the light problem or something. So now can see or not? Or on the light and see. So now can see or not?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Now okay or not?
Okay, okay.
Oh. So sorry, it's very hard for me to control the light. I'm not professional. So we try our best to adjust the get lightning for you. Okay, I want to wrap question 14 so you can see the rest so clearly. So remember, so if a question gives you single logarithm, then you can split into 2 or 3. If the question gives you 2 or 3 logarithm, so that we can combine them together as one, so that the right hand side is equal to your right hand side, the left equal to your right. Okay, then you can equal and find the value of x. In fact, so this is the question we put in the beginning. But so today I just modify a bit. So I want you to learn change of the base of logarithm first, and finally come back so to the law or symbol law of logarithm. Okay. So I want to do the last question for you. So before again we dismiss, so it's about 5 already. So ladies and gentlemen, okay, look at the last question. So how I'm going to express y in terms of x in the question. They give you x squared y equal to 3 plus log 10x minus log 10y. Okay, so the question, okay, not ask you to find the value of x and y. In fact, the question asks you to express y in terms of x. So number 1, so this number actually is represent the power. I will, okay, shift and move it up again. So become log 10 x squared y holding square. And this 3, similar to the 2, is referred to the power. Because this is logarithm base 10. So that I will put log 10 to the power of 3. And log 10x minus log 10y for the time being. So now this square will come to that, become x to the power of 4 y squared, right? And according to the law of logarithm, we know that plus actually come back become multiply, minus come back become divide. So I will put log 10, 1000 x over y. And now I'm using x4, y2 equal to 1000 x over y. Okay, first of all, I will cross multiply the y to the other side, become x4, y3, 1000 x. And later on, so this x I'm going to divide, so become x4, y3 over x become 1000. And this is your x3, y3 equal to 10 to the power of 3. Okay, then we can just put xy equal to 10. And finally, so my y must be equal to 10 over x. So that's why the question asks you to express y in terms of x. And this solution, you don't need to copy, it's already in the notes. Okay, so I hope so my lesson not bothering you, but okay, there's something I'm not happy. It's the lightning. Okay, so far so this one, so we are very hard to control. So hopefully, so after these few weeks, so you can improve a lot, and so you can understand better about so your additional max. And so see you. Bye. Okay.
Bye.
Then Amanda, so you want to say something? Miss Amanda? Miss Amanda, so you want to say something to them? Okay, so please go back and so redo the example and watch the video again. Okay, so I hope so you can cover this already.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Amanda, you want 你要跟他们讲话吗 Amanda, you want to talk to them or something? Okay, student, thank you to give me opportunity, okay, to share with you and teach you. So for these few weeks, and then we also want to thanks, so the professor, so the teacher involved, okay, so the student involved, so from the university, and also want to thank you, so the students, so participating in this program. Okay, so good luck and goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.